1 has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Harper went deep in his most recent game. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter.
Rings it in, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom half of inning number 2. So the Philadelphia Phillies have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
We've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team. And sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Out number 2.
Batting 6.
Here's Trey Turner.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
0-1. Turner with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Ellis Monzo.
You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
On the ground, right side. Bernabel steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Kemp. Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
Heads up. Whoa,
Reaching for it and brings it in.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
Crawford matched a homer in his last game, and he'll challenge this call from the mound. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one lifted to left, under it, and makes the grab. And that is that. 9-1. Back on the mound to face the heart of the order, Singy.
Yeah, and this is where you got to sharpen your focus, Boog. No freebies. Make quality pitches and trust your plan.
Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That's to third, Shaw. Not in time. He's safe.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Harper in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
And this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a big swing and a miss. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Strike on the inside corner.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. And that is out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Phils looking to strike first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking. Through 4. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fought off foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Little chopper rolls foul. 1 down. Phillies down a run. And that drops in for a strike. Stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
There, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Kemp in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Chopped to the right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Still nothing. A new arm into the game, the righty, Colby Allard.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Number 1, definitely the strikeout stuff working in this one. 9 Ks across 5 scoreless innings.
I liked what we saw from him in this start, Boo. He competed, didn't fall apart at the seams, and made sure his teammates could finish the job and get the win. Nice start.
Number 4, fresh off a standout pitching performance, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Number 4, back at it, facing one of the best hitters in the league this year, Singy.
Yeah, you got to dig deep here, Boog. It's a true test, mental and physical. Can't let the moment get too big on you.
Shohei Ohtani, batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie. And instead of
tosses to first, 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Scoreless. Back here in LA, bottom half of inning number 2. So the St. Louis Cardinals have had a rough go so far this season. Siggy, they got to be scratching their heads in that clubhouse.
Actually, Boog, I think the way they respond in the clubhouse is going to be critical. If you're able to laugh it off, trust your talent, and work hard, it should work out in the end. On the other hand, if they get tense and let a bit of panic creep in, things could get even worse.
The 0-2. Up the middle, win. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
0-2 now. High fly ball out to center field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Two down, nobody on. Win. In the hole, jump throw, and they get the out.
Pure athletic.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Splits the plate. That's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. short, ready to go, and here comes the heavy part of the lineup.
He's got to bring his best stuff to the table right now. Smart sequencing and sharp command, that's the recipe.
That one to first. Pajes takes it himself. One pitch and one out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out. Will Smith to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He was late there. Strike one. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Scott settles under this one, and that will end the inning. So the Dodgers, bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at-bat. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Freeman in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
You got room.
Two down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Bats in there. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss. On the ground, Gorman. Long throw to first, and Hernandez is out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, we go bottom six. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Andy 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a liner, foul. Off to the right. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Rolled slowly to first. And that's just foul. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. Win. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Number 4 back on the mound, third time around, and here comes the top of the lineup.
Yeah, it's a big challenge here, Boog. These hitters have seen his whole arsenal, so it'll be interesting to see who adjusts the best.
The 0-1. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Sends it to first. They don't come much closer than that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Zach Thompson, number 4, fired 6 shutout innings. Some really nice pitching.
Went out there and gave him a good shot in this one, Boog, and he can be proud of that. I'm sure his teammates appreciated how much he did to help get them this W.
Number 4, with a blend of raw talent and poise. Just about to get started. Here's Alex Bregman. In the air to left center. Vierling on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Lau at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Just getting started here in St. Louis. The Cardinals are going through a rough start so far this season. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Pitcher thought that was a strike. He's going to challenge. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Scott should have this one. And that'll do it. Now all set for the start of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. That one fouled off. The 0-2 stays alive. The 0-2 and a foul ball. He stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Luis Garcia. Hey! Hit in the air out to center field. Takes it in for the out. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Swings through that one for strike 1. Profar gets a piece there. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Throws to first in time, and the Cubs go 1-2. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Popped up.
All you, take it.
Sajazi takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings through it for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Number 4, trying to find his groove again. Leadoff hitter aboard, and the alarm bells are quietly ringing.
Well, let's see how he answers, Boog. It's these moments that define a start. He's got to keep his composure right here.
The Cubs looking to strike first. Top half of inning number 4. Cuffs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
He was all over that one. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run.
And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. A couple of hits in the inning, but they back here in St. Louis. So up now for Chicago, Jurickson Profar. 0-1. Profar, who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. Swinging a foul straight back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 so far. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fouled off down the right side.
Pull up, it's out, it's out, it's out.
Ripped to third and caught. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ford back on the mound, locked in a pitcher's duel. Both have been outstanding today, Singy.
Yeah, I love this kind of matchup, especially this late in the game. He's got to keep throwing up zeros. The standard has been set.
Fought off foul. 0-2 now. In the air, left field. Nice. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering upstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it. 2 down. And now it's Brandon Lau. In there for strike one. Fastball for a strike. Struck him out looking. So another good inning for him on the mound.
Pitching for the Cardinals,
Number 4, tossed 6 shutout innings and struck out 8.
Well, starts like the one he had today inspire a lot of confidence from the manager and your teammates. Really great outing. Certainly a big part of why they won this game.
Kevin Ginkel will take over here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Number 4 is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Leading off here this afternoon, the left fielder, number 13, Trevor
Larnach throws right, bats left. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And so far this year, he's slugging over 500. On the ground. Zips it across. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. Aye. That's through there for a strike. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Sajazi takes it himself, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Number 12, Josh.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Josh Naylor. This one in the air, center field. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. No score.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Battling here as he fouls it away. He goes down looking.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Now here is Dominic Canzone. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Left field. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Brendan Donovan now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Man at first, one away. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. And you definitely start to question yourself.
Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Mason McCoy. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. Just missed. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he